welcome to Malaya Tarot. Today I will be doing a April 2024 predictions pick a pile reading. I will be channeling each pile's general energy and theme for the month of April, as well as what's going on in love and relationships, career and or education, and personal endeavors, and an oracle message at the end. So we have 3 piles before you. For pile 1, we have 1031, passion. For pile 2, we have 123, progress. And for pile 3, we have 777, luck. So let's take a deep breath together. And choose the card that you gravitate towards the most. And remember, what doesn't apply, let it fly. And timestamps will be down below. Okay, pile 1. So you chose 1031, passion. And this is giving me tropical vibes. So you may be somebody that likes the tropics, probably likes traveling to the islands or is an islander. You don't have to be though, it's just something that I'm getting. But with passion, I feel like for the month of April 2024, you are being encouraged to live life intentionally and to go for your passions and goals. I feel like it's time. I feel like your creativity is sort of blocked, but April will be the month where you will find inspiration and grow and learn more about what you want out of life. With 1031 equating to 5, which means change, I feel like April will be a month of change for you if you allow it, which is why being intentional is really important. So we are going to start off with your general energy and theme for the month of April 2024. General energy and theme for the month of April for you, pile 1. We got the Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Okay. 2, the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Number 7, Sword. Make the change. Number 38, Villain. You can always rewrite the story. All right. So, pile 1. So we got the Magician and the High Priestess, 1 and 2. So you are upgrading during the month of April. I feel like you are putting yourself first. This will be the month where you are able to do that. You are seeing what truly matters to you. You are truly seeing what is your purpose here in life. And you are going for it. With the Magician, I'm getting this alchemist vibe where you are taking the disappointments you've experienced, the hurt, the pain, and you're transmuting it into something beautiful and great, and really seeing the good side to what you have to offer, what life has to offer, what your creative endeavors have to offer. And with the High Priestess, you are no longer doubting yourself for the month of April. There is some hesitancy. I am feeling that energy. There is this nervousness. But you are choosing to move forward and do it anyway. Because I feel like, pile one, you have been in a state of stagnancy. You may be bored, but you are just seeing that life can be so much more fruitful and exciting if you make the change. If you make necessary changes to make life more exciting. I'm hearing reality is what you make it. Life is what you make it. And it's not going to happen for you if you're just sitting here in one place. You got to make it happen for yourself. And I feel like April 2024 is that month for you. And with Villain, you can always rewrite the story. I feel like you're going to be trying different things this month. So I feel like the general energy and theme for the month of April for you, pile one, is change. Change in mindset, change in direction. I'm hearing change in story. When I think of the word villain here for you, pile one, I feel like there are going to be people that are going to be against this change. You may possibly be a villain in somebody else's story, but the reality is we are a villain in somebody else's story. It happens that way sometimes, but that ain't your problem. So the general energy and theme for the month of April for you, pile one, is change. Embrace it. Go for it. Because I feel like it is needed. You have to put yourself first. And it starts with you. And that's beautiful energy. So good for you, pile one. All right, let's move on to love and relationships. See what's going on with y'all. We got 10 of Swords, hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. 6 of Wands, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Know your worth. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Number 14. And 2, Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Okay, pile one. So when it comes to love and relationships, I feel like you have gone through some sort of disappointment recently, some sort of heartache. I'm hearing not necessarily heartbreak, but something that just ended up not going the way you wanted it to. But it wasn't to the point where you're just somber and wallowing. You're upset, but you're still doing your thing. With the 10 of Swords, I feel like you have been recently hurt, or you have recently hurt somebody, and it's slightly taking its toll on you. You may be feeling a lot of guilt. You maybe wish you have done things differently, or they are experiencing that. The 10 of Swords is telling me, pile one, that when it comes to our hurt and our pain, it is our responsibility to heal ourselves, not others. So, if you are hurting right now, if you are experiencing some sort of heartache, make sure that you heal. Make sure that you don't depend on others to fix you or to save you, is what I'm hearing. Because with the 6 of Wands, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. You are worthy of being chosen, is what I'm hearing. You are worthy of a good relationships. You have to believe in that. You're beautiful, you're talented, you're creative. You're all of these good things, but why can't you see it? Everybody else sees it, but why can't you? Don't let your insecurities prevent you from finding your tribe. I feel like this mostly has to do with like friendships, not really romantic, because with these two cards, it's more than two people. So I feel like for the month of April 2024, you are being encouraged to focus on your tribe, your circle. Maybe something happened within your friend group that caused a disturbance, and I feel like you and that person, you guys are both feeling the same things. You guys are both feeling guilty, sad, disappointed because possibly things were said that y'all didn't mean. So I feel like you are being encouraged to rekindle it and heal it and talk things through. Because I feel like whoever this friend is, they're hurting too. Y'all are both hurting. And you guys are both bringing out the same energy, and it just takes patience and grace from each other to figure things out. So with thorns weave together the crown you deserve. Yes, this talking is going to hurt. There's going to be some thorny moments where you guys pinch your finger or kind of get in your feelings a little bit, but in the end, it's going to be a beautiful thing. Sometimes things have to get worse in order to get better, is what I'm hearing. And with evil, you deserve sugar, not salt. I am getting, don't let these moments prevent you from keeping good people around, from keeping good friendships in your life. Because you may be somebody that when you go through something rough, your first instinct is to just walk away and never look back. But I feel like in this case, looking back and fixing things will be worth it. You just have to be reminded of the good things, you know? Like I said, you and this other person, this other friend, are both just hurting. So give it a chance, see how the conversation turns out, and you'll see that maybe it was just a misunderstanding, miscommunication. It happens. Okay? All right, let's move on to career and or education. We got 10 of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. Number 7, the Chariot. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. Tree, let them go. Number 18. And number 32, Escapist, come home to yourself. All right, pile 1. So for career and or education for the month of April 2024, I feel like right now when it comes to your career and or education, you may be in a place where you're not fully satisfied with it. You may be contemplating whether you should stay or you should go. You may have other plans. I'm hearing you may have something in your back pocket that you are leaning more towards. Maybe something happened in the workplace or at school that is making you reconsider where you're at. With the 10 of Cups, whatever your situation is, I feel like you are being called to embrace the good things when it comes to leaving. I feel like you've already made up your mind. It's just a matter of taking the step to go in the direction that you want. With the Chariot, you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. You have to make the move. If you want to leave your job, if you want to take a break from school, then do that. But I feel like there are people that could be stopping you. It may be your parents because they're paying for it, your school possibly, or you're staying with your parents and they're encouraging you to keep this job. Whatever the case may be, it could be anything. You are being encouraged to go in the direction where it's going to be more fulfilling. But don't make this a hasty decision. Really think about it, because I'm looking at the Chariot. There's a snail here. So, yes, don't just stand still, but also make sure that you're not being hasty about it. Really think about what you should do before you make the move, okay? With 18 tree, let them go, you are being encouraged to let go, I'm hearing, of your inhibitions, of your self-doubt. I'm hearing regret. Possibly letting go of regret. Maybe a part of you will feel like if you do leave, you will regret it. But that's why I say to really think about the decision before moving forward, especially when it comes to leaving. With 32 escapists, come home to yourself. I feel like if you do decide to move forward with this opportunity, going in a different direction, you may find yourself being at home a lot. And though it will be good for your mental health, it will be good for you emotionally, because maybe you are burnt out, you are tired, you haven't had a break in a while. Possibly the people around you are going to be like, get your butt up, find a job, go to class. So when it comes to career and or education, pile 1, you are being encouraged to plan. Really plan. Like, it's important to do things that are fulfilling to you and that will make you happy, but it's also important to be smart about it and to know in what direction you are going and to have plans. Because once you let a certain thing go, you could possibly regret it. So make sure that you are making decisions where you don't, and make sure you are making decisions where you are going to continue to move forward and not be stagnant. Especially when it comes to making your money and elevating in life. So when it comes to career and or education, pile 1, you are being encouraged to go in the direction that you want, but be smart about it. Let's move on to personal endeavors. 8 of Cups. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. I just heard yes, ma'am. Princess, you can be your own knight. And Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. All right, pile 1. So for April 2024, when it comes to your personal endeavors, I feel like you are just itching for something new. That really spoke out to me when I was talking about your career and or education. But when it comes to your personal endeavors, I am also getting that itch. I feel like you have been in the same place for a long time, or the place that you've been in, you've been trying to get out of that place, but you keep coming back. because it's comfortable, because it's all you know. But I feel like you're just wanting more out of life. Like, you know, there's more out of life. So when it comes to personal endeavors, you are being encouraged to possibly go on a vacation. April, that's spring, you know, maybe go somewhere that's a little sunnier, a little hotter. I did get tropical vibes. Maybe go on an island, go on a beach if you can. Or if you live nearby the beach, take some time and just be by the water. I feel like you just need a new sense of clarity, is what I'm getting. With the Eight of Cups, that also signifies walking away. Maybe you've walked away from things. It could have been your career and or education. And it could also pertain to the friendship or relationship that I was talking about earlier. And I feel like that's kind of taking a toll on you. So with Ace of Swords, you are being encouraged to plan also within your personal endeavors. Like, yes, it's important to have a career and or education, but it's also important to take care of yourself. So for April 2024, pile 1, you are being encouraged to reflect, take care of yourself, and figure out where you want to go next. And I feel like this is a very personal thing here because there's a lot to consider. With Princess, you can be your own knight. Know that you don't need anybody to save you. You don't need anybody else to point you in the right direction because you already know what to do, pile 1. And there may be a part of you that's making excuses or purposely stalling because you want somebody to tell you what to do. This is your life. It's now or never. We ain't gonna live forever. This is your life, pile 1. Take charge. Especially if you got bills to pay. Okay? With Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. I feel like you've gone through a lot, pile 1, and I feel like the reason why you just want people to make these decisions for you or want somebody to just save the day is because you are tired. You're done doing that. And I'm hearing survival mode. You're just done being in survival mode. Because you have earned all of your stripes, you've earned all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have. So apply it to your life and take that into April 2024 because it is going to help you out if you allow it. Because the reality is you have everything you need to do anything that you want. You are being encouraged to take that next step in every aspect of your life, to make the changes to have a richer and fulfilling life, to go back to a certain friendship or relationship that has helped you out a lot, but because of miscommunication, I'm hearing lost. You have been feeling kind of lost without that person or without that energy in your life, so you are being encouraged to make that necessary changes. April 2024 for you, pile 1, is all about change. Change in mindset, change in perception, change in how you handle things, change in how you make decisions. And you are being called to be intentional about these changes and to know that change does not have to be a bad thing. It really doesn't. But I feel like you are perceiving it to be a bad thing because it's going to cause you to get out of your comfort zone. Being Comfortable, staying in your comfort zone is a dangerous thing because it keeps you stagnant. It keeps you standing still, and you don't want that. You'll never get anywhere if you stand still. So make the changes, move forward, do what you got to do. Don't expect people to save you. Save yourself because you already know what to do. April 2024 is that time. It's that month. Spring forward, okay? All right, let's end this with a Mind Info Oracle card, and it says resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Don't be afraid to start over. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, do something new, try something new, so you can have a fresh perspective. We all need that from time to time. Okay? All right, pile one, that is your April 2024 predictions reading. I hope it helped. It brought some clarity. If you would like a personal reading from me, my email will be down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to click the notification bell to receive new readings from me. And until next time, bye. Hey, pile two. So you chose the card 123 Progress. So as I was getting ready for your reading, I heard the song Closer. It goes, closer to my dreams, I'm getting higher. I don't know how to pronounce the singer's name, but with that song coming up, and with 123 and the butterfly, I feel like right now you are in a state of transformation. You are going through changes internally, externally. You've been doing the work and it's paying off. So you should be very proud of yourself, is what I'm getting from Spirit. And Spirit wants you to know that they're proud of you, and keep this up. Keep this momentum up. This could be anything that's happening in your life, whether it be, I'm hearing spiritual growth, career growth, financial growth, whatever it may be. You are getting it. So just keep doing it. You know, even when times get tough, just remind yourself of how far you've come. And also, I'm hearing to remain humble. But you're doing great. And Spirit is really proud of you. Okay? And lastly, I'm hearing there's more to be done. So don't get too comfortable. So that's what I'm getting for you. So let's go to the general energy and theme for you, pile 2, for the month of April 2024. All right, so we got King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Five of Wands, a good coven lets every witch have a say. Number 3, Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. And 15, Garden, something lovely will grow from this. All right, pile 2. So when it comes to the general energy and theme for the month of April 2024, the theme I am getting is speaking up. I feel like April is going to be a month of collaboration where you're going to have to work with people, negotiate, compromise, set boundaries, whatever the case may be. You are going to be challenged in a way that's going to make you speak up. And you are probably somebody that is either afraid to speak up because you don't want to cause any drama. You're not a confrontational person. Or you prefer for things to be harmonious and keep the peace, right? Which that's fair. But April is going to be a month where you're going to be challenged in that way to use your throat chakra and speak up for yourself. So with King of Cups, always compose yourself before giving a response. I'm hearing, make sure you have all the facts. Get your emotions out of it. And when you respond, just keep giving the facts. Don't put any feelings in it. Let them know what's up. And at the same time, with the Five of Wands, let them say what they need to say, but correct them and check them if you need to. I'm hearing fights, arguments. April 2024 may be a month where you're going to be experiencing that, or you are recently going through that and you will be reflecting on it for the month of April. I'm looking at the candle and it's just kind of going wild. Things could possibly get heated and you are being encouraged to relax, compose yourself during these moments, and to come correct with the factual information. To not go off of emotions, because at that point it's just going to be projections. And you don't want that. If you want your case to be taken seriously, if you want to be taken seriously, if you want people to actually listen to you, you have to come with the facts. That just keeps replaying in my head. And if somebody has something to say to you, then let them say it. And I'm also hearing, listen to how they say it and the wording that they use, because those are very important things to take in when it comes to these type of argument situations. So I'm also hearing, don't sink down to their level where you are just shouting and yelling things just because. I'm hearing, listen to respond. Don't listen to react. With Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. I feel like you may be somebody who is on social media a lot. And you may be somebody that watches relationship podcast, where they talk about and love and how to talk to people, specifically in dating. I'm hearing those alpha male podcasts or those trad wife podcasts, whatever it may be, whatever content you are consuming, it relates to you having to communicate or be a certain way. You are being encouraged to unplug from that, to take a break from hearing other people talk about situations that you're in, and look within and listen to yourself and figure out what you believe and what you think. Because though podcast and hearing other people's opinions is helpful, you can also get lost in it. And it can come to a point where you don't even know if what you think is actually your thoughts and opinions and not who you heard it from. So I'm also getting, because of what you're hearing from others, you have possibly gone into like a spiral, like you're just overthinking stuff. And it's just left you discombobulated and probably not sure what to believe anymore. That's why you have to unplug and just be with yourself and do some meditation, do some yoga, do something where you just sit with yourself and relax, and to figure out what your beliefs are, okay? And you're being encouraged to do that, so when these moments do come up, you know what to say. And with gardens, something lovely will grow from this. Once you're able to do that, not only will you be a better communicator, but you will be taken seriously. People will actually be like, oh, okay, what she said makes sense. And that's because you wholeheartedly believe in what you said. Not because it was told to you, or not because it was forced upon you. You actually took the time and figured out your morals and your beliefs and what fits you. So, general energy and theme for the month of April 2024, pile 2, is for you to speak up and stand up for yourself, but make sure you come correct with it, and make sure you come as your authentic self, not who you think that you should be. All right, let's go on to love and relationships, pile 2. So we got King of Wands, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. 19, the Sun, give yourself permission to experience joy. Okay, I'm liking this energy already. Throne, your potential is endless. 45. And 9, Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Okay, so I'm getting a lot of fire energy here with the King of Wands, the candle. We got the Sun, we got smoke here, and the lady in the middle, she's holding fire. So you may be a fire sign watching this: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You don't have to be. Or you could just be very passionate, or be experiencing a lot of passion when it comes to your love life and or your relationships for April 2024. With King of Wands, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. I feel like for April, pile 2, I feel like there is somebody that is going to be inspired by your light. They're going to be inspired by your drive, your passion. I'm also hearing healing energy. This could be a person, this could be a group of people. I'm hearing Aquarius, possibly an Aquarius has their eye on you. Whatever it may be, your fiery energy is being, I'm hearing, sought after. And with the Sun, give yourself permission to experience joy. You may already know who this person or who these people are, and you are being encouraged to do what makes you happy. Because I feel like pile 2, when it comes to love and relationships, it has probably been a stagnant part in your life due to life. You're probably working a lot or having to take care of people, your family. But whatever the case may be, you are being encouraged to, I'm hearing, get out of your comfort zone and have some fun when it comes to love and relationships. Because I feel like there is this yearning of wanting to be passionate towards somebody. And this person that you may have an eye on, who may have this King of Wands energy, may be an Aquarius, or you are an Aquarius, or they have that Aquarius energy where they are just out of this world. They are somebody that's totally different from the regular person. You know, they walk to the beat of their own drum. And I'm hearing leap of faith. Take this leap of faith and put yourself out there and show off your talents, show off your creativity, and I'm hearing just be yourself. I feel like when it comes to love and relationships, Pile 2, you probably have secluded yourself from it. Maybe you've been hurt a lot, or like I said before, you're probably just busy. Regardless of the situation with Throne, your potential is endless. Don't let life prevent you from creating new relationships and connections with people that could benefit your life. I feel like your tribe, who your people are, is waiting for you to come out of their hermit mode, of their shell. I just heard come out of your house when I looked at the King of Wands, because this lady, she's on the phone and she's clearly in her house. Yeah, get off the phone. Stop texting people and calling people. Actually, like, spend time with them is what I'm getting. Like, actually meet up at like a coffee shop or a restaurant and have face-to-face conversations is what I'm hearing. That will help you get out of this nervousness, because I'm getting this energy of like social anxiety. COVID could be a reason why you are so anxious now, but things are kind of different now where you can go out and meet new people and actually spend quality time with people. So take that opportunity, Pile 2. And with Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? I feel like you will be surprised with the outcome if you take this opportunity. Give yourself a chance to see how you've grown, is what I'm getting. Give yourself a chance to experience new things, to experience new energies, to meet new people and connections. And I'm also hearing different types of people and connections. You are possibly used to a certain type of group or certain type of people around you. I just heard church, religion. You probably do spend time with people, but it's mostly from church. But there's a part of you that wants to branch out and actually want to hang out with other people that are not a part of that circle. So go for it. And I'm also hearing, even if you have to do it in secret, you may be restricted to being around different people that are not part of church, is what I'm getting. But I do say this a lot in my readings. It's your life. Like, Do what you need to do to experience good things in your life, especially when it comes to relationships and finding love. They're waiting for you. So take this opportunity, pile 2. All right, let's move on to career and or education. We got Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. Nine of Swords. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. Number 39 and number 11, Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. So pile 2, when it comes to career and or education for the month of April 2024, you may be in a state of worry right now, of anxiety when it comes to your career or your education. You may be wondering, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I'm meant to do? Is this my purpose? However, even though you are questioning it, you're probably really good at it. You are probably getting promoted. You are probably a favorite from your professors or your boss. That can happen sometimes, where you are in a space where you don't necessarily want to be there, but you're good at what is being done. And I feel like you're in this energy right now and you're kind of just trying to figure out where you belong. So with the Queen of Pentacles, there's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. Even though you are successful at what you are doing now, it may not be exactly what you want to do out of life. What you are doing is possibly just a stepping stone or setting the foundation for your life to get to where you actually want to go. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do and sacrifice what you actually want to do to get where you want to go. And that's just part of being an adult. It sucks. It sucks to suck. But that's life sometimes. And it can keep us up at night with the Knight of Swords. We can get carried away with the worries. What if I don't get to that place where I actually want to go? Pile 2, if this is resonating, you are being encouraged to give yourself a pat on the back. And you may be feeling unsatisfied with what you're doing, even though you are gaining abundance from it. But Spirit is just so proud of you for sticking to it and not giving up. And with raindrops, take a chance on them. Try to find the good when it comes to your career and or your education. Be thankful that you have such an opportunity to better your life. Be grateful for the people that you are meeting, because they could potentially help you out in the future when you actually get to where you want to go. And with Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. You are being encouraged to remain optimistic and know that you are just doing the best you can as a human being. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do so we can get to do what we want to do. And that's just part of being an adult, especially when you're a parent, especially when you're married in a serious relationship and you guys are trying to get a house, a mortgage, or live a certain type of way. That's just how it be. And regardless of how you feel, it is admirable. You're making sacrifices, and though it doesn't feel good, it's going to pay off. So pile 2, when it comes to career and or education, for April 2024, the message that I'm getting is you're doing a great job and it's going to pay off in the end. So just keep going, get your rest, and you are going to get to where you want to go. We just have to do this first. It's not forever, it's temporary. You are making progress, and that's what matters. All right, now let's move on to personal endeavors. We got 6, the Lovers. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Number 43, Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. And 21, Clover. Release your guilt. All right, pile 2. When it comes to personal endeavors for the month of April 2024, with the Lovers, will you or won't you? The choice is yours. You are being encouraged to really reflect on all of the work that you've done and decide if you are going to play victim or play the victor. Because like I said, you have made a lot of progress. You're doing great. Spirit is proud of you. But you feel like it's not enough. You may feel like you're not enough. You're not doing enough. Or what you're doing is not enough to fulfill you. And you are probably beating yourself up, playing the victim. But with the Page of Pentacles, when life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. It's all about perception. It's how you perceive your situation and where you are in life. And you are being encouraged to see the glass half full. You may be in a very conflicted situation. Like your mind and your heart is kind of fighting each other. And I feel like you're aware of this. You're aware that, oh, what I am doing is abundant. What I am doing is good for me. But there's this feeling that of unsatisfaction, of doubt, of sadness, and also a little bit of anger. I just saw 2727 on the clock. When it comes to personal endeavors, pile 2, you are really being encouraged by Spirit to know that you are not wasting time and that you are exactly where you are meant to be and that you are placed here in your situation for a reason and that it's not all bad. With Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. I feel like this situation that you're in has prevented you from doing certain things that you enjoy. It's kind of made you not want to create because you don't feel good about yourself. But you are being encouraged to pick up that mic and sing again. Pick up that pen and write a poem. Pick up that paintbrush and paint a mountain or something. You know, still do the things that you love. Don't let life and where you're at prevent you from, I'm hearing, healing your inner child. Don't be so hard on yourself, pile 2. With Clover, release your guilt. Yeah, like, you may feel guilty for doing these things, for doing things for you. I'm also hearing shopping. Don't feel guilty about it because you're doing great. Like, you may not like where you are when it comes to your career and education. You may have some hesitancy when it comes to making friends and building relationships. don't hold yourself back, pile 2. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're holding yourself back from experiencing the good things in life because you're not satisfied with your life. And that's no way to live, okay? If you need to express your frustrations, you know, with the King of Cups here, when we talked about for your general theme, speaking up, then do that. Do that with somebody you trust. Because with your personal endeavors cards, there are 3 cards where there's more than one person. You don't have to do this alone. Okay? Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody of how you feel so you don't feel so alone. You could use another perspective right now. And that's why you need to open up to these connections, because something good can come out of it. Something lovely will grow from you speaking up about how you feel. Okay? All right. Let's end this with an oracle message. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Let it go. Let go of the guilt. Let go of, I'm hearing those feelings of inadequacy, of not feeling good enough, because you are. Let go of the self-doubt. Let go of anything that is holding you back from experiencing fulfilling experiences and connections. Let go of that. Release it so you can feel free. Give yourself a chance, pile 2. Give the world a chance. And you will be okay. You're making progress. So choose. Choose to make progress regardless of how you feel. Because life is just going to continue to move forward. All right? All right, pile 2, that is your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it brought you clarity. If you would like a personal reading from me, my email will be down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell to receive new readings from me. And until next time, bye. Hey, pile 3. So y'all chose 777 luck. So I feel like for you, pile 3, for the month of April 2024, I feel like it's going to be an abundant month for you as far as money matters. Because I'm seeing the green, that could symbolize money, wealth. However, I'm also hearing greed. You are being reminded to not get greedy for the month of April, but just to not be greedy at all in general is what I'm getting. And I'm also hearing with a crescent moon, you are being encouraged to use your intuition for the month of April. Right now, you may be going through a time of reflection, and April will be the month where you apply what you've learned and what you've reflected on. And I believe it has to tie into your financial abundance. You may be taking a class right now. I'm hearing financial literacy, or just learning more about money. And April will be the month where you actually take what you learn and apply it into your life in some way. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for you, pile 3, regarding 777 luck. But let's see what the rest of your cards have to say. So we are going to begin with your general energy and theme for the month of April 2024. So we got Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely you're going places. the moon, taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. And Witch, justice is coming. All right, pile 3. So when it comes to your general energy and theme for the month of April 2024, like I said before, you are possibly in a state of reflection right now, and April is going to be the month where you actually apply it. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is all about slow and steady. It says slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. So you may feel a little impatient for the month of April. You are wanting the things that you learned recently, and you are just wanting results right away. However, it's just not happening. So with the Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely you're going places. Along with the moon, taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. The theme for April 2024 for you is patience. You are being encouraged to be patient for the month of April. Because I feel like whatever your goal is, whatever you want to obtain, whatever you're manifesting, it's going to take some time. And if it does apply to money matters, it's definitely going to take some time. I feel like what you are striving for, I'm hearing do it yourself, doing it your own way. Whatever you are striving for, whatever you are working towards, this could possibly be like a solo project. And because you are doing it by yourself, it is going to take a while for you to get to where you want to go, because you're doing all the work. April may be a month of collaboration as well. Possibly not only being patient with yourself and the process, but also being patient with others. But because everybody in the cards are by themselves, I feel like this is more of a solo thing. With Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. This also could be about how you look. You may be working out a lot. You may be going to the gym, getting your body right. And though you are seeing results, I feel like you are just wanting the results to come faster. So you may possibly be taking shortcuts. This is where patience comes in again. So as far as money goes, as far as looking a certain way when it comes to losing weight or gaining muscle, you have to be patient with the process, pile 3. And know that your hard work is paying off with the Witch. Justice is coming. And I know these are like completely different messages, but whatever is resonating, what doesn't apply, let it fly, maybe for somebody else. But regardless of what you are going through, pile 3, and regardless of what you are striving for, April 2024 is about patience. That is your general energy and theme for the month of April, is to be patient with the process, be patient with yourself. If you're working with others, be patient with them, and know that you are going to get where you want to go. You just have to trust the timing. Divine timing is at play. Things may not be happening at your time. Most things don't. They happen in God's time, in Spirit's time, in the universe's time. And usually that is when it's the perfect time. So don't give up just yet is also what I'm hearing. You're doing great. But remain patient. All right, so let's move on to love and relationships. For you, pile 3, for the month of April 2024. So we got 4 of Cups, Try not to be so picky, okay? Okay. Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. 44. Balance. Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Stars. You can manifest your every wish. Okay. So for you, pile 3, when it comes to love and or relationships, for the month of April 2024. With 4 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles, 4-4, meaning balance, I feel like April is the month where you will be trying to find balance within your love and or relationships. With 4 of Cups, try not to be so picky. I am getting to not be so hard on people, to not be so quick to judge them, especially based on their past or based on who they are now. Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through things, and though you may not understand the whole story, or though you may not fully understand these people, that doesn't mean they don't deserve respect. That doesn't mean they don't deserve to be listened to. So with the 4 of Cups, pile 3, along with the 4 of Pentacles, treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. I'm getting to not hold yourself back from experiencing relationships because of how a person used to be. A person's past does not define them. The things that a person has done in the past is not who they are now. They probably have learned from their mistakes. They probably are seeing the consequences of what they've done in the past. And you holding that against them is not fair. You may be dealing with people that have done you wrong in the past. And April may be the month where these people are coming around and apologizing. And a part of you is like, no, I already know the type of person you are. I am getting, if certain people do come around and you've tried and tried and tried and things just are not working out, where there's like a pattern where you take them back and something happens, meaning there's just this pattern, this cycle with them, then protect yourself. Because at that point, this person's never going to change. However, if you actually see this person making changes, they're doing the healing, they're taking accountability, they're really trying to work with you and reciprocate the same energy you are giving, then at least try to consider giving it a shot. And if it doesn't work out, at least you tried. So when it comes to love and relationships for the month of April, pile 3, it's going to be about balance. Balancing, I'm hearing good energy along with the bad energy, the yin and yang. It's going to be about building relationships with people that give the same energy as you. And again, if there are people that you are dealing with that have proven time and time again that they can't be trusted, then listen to your intuition. But if you're dealing with people that are really putting in the work and trying to make a relationship with you better, listen to their actions. And if it's aligning with you, then at least try to consider it. With feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. While this is happening, this balance, still work on your relationship with you. Take care of yourself while you are trying to figure out your relationships outside of you, because I feel like it is going to take a toll. It's going to have you reflect a lot and think and possibly go back to past memories and moments that have hurt you. I'm hearing journaling. You are being encouraged to really just know your worth during this time. Because I feel like in the past, pile 3, when it came to relationships and love, you were always the one giving. You were always the one trying to make things work. You were always the one having to hide who you really are in order to make others be happy. And I feel like you're just tired of it. So now when it comes to love and relationships, now you're very cautious. So I understand why when it comes to people that have hurt you in the past over and over again, you don't want to give them a chance. Listen to your intuition. But I'm also getting there are some people that genuinely do want to fix things with you. And you have to use your discernment to really figure out who those people are. Which is why I say listen to their actions. Because people can say whatever they want to say. You know, words are just words. But actions speak louder. And with stars, you can manifest your every wish. Know that you are capable of discerning who is for you and who is not. Trust your intuition. Believe what your intuition is trying to tell you. Because maybe you have listened to your intuition before and things didn't work out. So now you possibly are second guessing yourself and kind of fearing getting close to people. But I feel like you've gone through a lot of emotional, mental, spiritual growth to the point where you can trust your intuition. So when it comes to love and or relationships, pile 3 for the month of April 2024, it's going to be all about balancing yourself, but also balancing the energies within your relationships. And balancing your mind and your heart. And to know that you are deserving of good people around you. And that you did not deserve the pain and the hurt that you experienced back then. You did not deserve to be taken advantage of. You did not deserve to be used and abused. You did not deserve any of that. But also don't think that's going to happen again. Which is why you are being encouraged to balance your head and your heart and balance your relationship with yourself. So when those moments arise where you are feeling not good about yourself because of who you're around, you know when to walk away. All right. Whew. All right, let's move on to career and or education. We got 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. 5 of Swords. You can't be right all of the time. Protest. Start a revolution. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Okay, pile 3. When it comes to career and or education for the month of April 2024, I feel like there is some tense energy regarding that area in your life. I feel like things at work or school are getting pretty political. And you're starting to question where you belong. You are starting to question who you can trust. You are just questioning a lot right now. Possibly questioning your decision of where you are when it comes to your job or school. With Seven of Cups, not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. You may have been offered a certain job or a certain position or got accepted into a school, and you probably have read reviews or got in touch with past employers or past students about their experiences, and you are kind of on the fence. Because though it may be a great option, maybe in the long run it may not be. And with Five of Swords, you can't be right all of the time. Maybe you have gone back and forth with certain people of a certain belief or a certain moral, I'm hearing moral compass, certain values. I'm hearing Christian based. Whatever the case may be, when it comes to career and or education for the month of April, I feel like it is going to be a time where you really stand and be your own advocate. This is going to be a time where you really choose what's important. The opportunities that come with this choice. Making your parents proud is what I'm hearing. Making your family proud. I'm hearing family name, legacy, money. Is that more important? Or is your morals and values more important? I feel like you're going to have to choose between those two when it comes to your career and or education. With protest, start a revolution, you are really going to be challenged by people. I'm hearing free Palestine. I feel like you are going to be pushed in a direction where it's really going to show your advocacy. It's going to show where your values really stand. And with nostalgia, focus on the here and now. I am getting there's this fear of choosing the wrong side. I'm also getting there's this fear of being judged or being ostracized or facing scrutiny. Whatever the case may be, pile 3, and whatever you are going through, whatever's resonating here, you are being encouraged overall to listen to yourself. Yes, there's social media to keep you informed. There's these news outlets. There's these websites that give you the information that you need. But at the end of the day, what do you think? What do you stand for? How do you define justice? Don't go along with something or do something or believe in something because everybody else is doing it. And I'm also hearing if it gives you anxiety, if it makes you nervous, if it stops you from getting things done, then there's nothing wrong with stepping away from it and just focusing on yourself. Because there are some people that just can't handle certain things. And with what's going on in the world, like some people just can't handle it. And if you're one of those people, that's okay because you're not alone. So when it comes to your career and or education, pile 3 for the month of April, don't get so caught up in what's happening. Take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to just step back for a bit. Don't be afraid to just do your own thing and take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of what needs to be done. And if you are at work, if this is happening at work or if this is happening in school, just focus on what you need to get done at work. Focus on your studies, because I feel like that's already enough. That's already a lot on your plate. So just continue to do that, okay? Don't think you have to go the extra mile because everybody else is doing it. Some people just don't have that energy. And if that's you, that's okay. And no, you don't have to let anybody know that. Like, just grind, do your thing in silence. Okay? Whew. Pile 3, y'all are going through it. Y'all are going through it, but everything's going to be all right. Okay, let's go on to personal endeavors. We got temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations. 3 of Swords, it's okay to cry. 22, library, take control of your own narrative. Number 6, dragon, slay them all. All right, pile 3. So when it comes to personal endeavors in the month of April 2024, I feel like you are also, for the month of April, being encouraged to balance things going on personally with the temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations. Like I said before, you have to balance your head and your heart. And I feel like that's not just the case with your relationship. That's not just the case with your career and or education. That's just the overall thing that you have to work on. And I feel like April is really going to push the boundaries on that. It's really going to test to see how strong you really are emotionally, intellectually, logically. It's going to test that. Your buttons are going to be pushed. So with 3 of Swords, it's okay to cry along with the temperance. As far as your personal endeavors are concerned, you are going to be encouraged to really acknowledge your triggers. Acknowledge what's hurting. Acknowledge what makes you angry. Acknowledge what makes you sad. Acknowledge what makes you happy. Acknowledge what brings you joy and peace. And you may find out that there are some things that you have been doing or practicing that no longer serve you. And I feel like that in itself is going to take an emotional toll. Because when it comes to finding balance within ourselves, it can be an emotional journey. Because we are constantly growing, we are constantly learning, we are constantly evolving. And some things are going to no longer relate to us. Some things are no longer going to serve us, even though they were so tied to us. So we have to let go. So when it comes to personal endeavors, pile 3, April is going to be the month where you have to let go of certain things. And though you may love it, though it feels good to you, it may not be good for you. With library, take control of your own narrative. Sometimes in life, we just have to put on our big girl panties or big boy underwear and do what we gotta do to make sure that life doesn't control us. You control your life. Don't let what's happening around you affect how you control the narrative of your life. Don't let it control where your life is headed, because you have the power to make it go your way. You just have to believe in yourself. With dragons, slay them all. You have to remove what no longer serves you. You have to remove what no longer benefits you or resonates with you, and replace it with something that does. And this doesn't make you a bad person. This doesn't make you incompetent. This doesn't make you unworthy. This makes you human. You're evolving, and that's just part of life. So when it comes to your personal endeavors, pile 3, you are being encouraged to find the balance within yourself, within your life, and let go of the things that no longer benefit your life, and to not let what's happening in the outside affect what happens in the long run. Because you have the power to change the trajectory of your life if you believe in yourself enough. Because you are capable and you are worthy. You are nobody's puppet. Don't allow yourself to be. And don't let anybody make you feel guilty for making these changes. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're making the wrong choice. What works for you works for you. So that's what April 2024 is all about, pile 3. Is figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. Who's worthy of you and who's not. Okay? All right, let's end this with the Mind Info Oracle card. We got listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. I feel like this pretty much clarified this whole reading, so I'm going to leave it at that. Pile 3, that is your April 2024 predictions reading. I hope that helped. I hope that brought you clarity. If you would like a personal reading, my email will be down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to click the notification bell to receive new readings from me. And until next time, bye.